I'm back. I wanted to talk to you about why these all have the same numbers, but they're in different order. For example, this one says 1 plus 0 is 1, and this one says 0 plus 1 is 1. What they did was they took these top numbers and switched them. Do you see how the 0 was at the top here, but over here it's at the bottom? And here the 1 is at the bottom, and here it's at the top. But yet we still come up with the same answer. Let me show you two more. Here we have the 2 zeros and the 2 2s, but we still come up with the same answer. We call this twins. We have twins in our classroom, and we also have twins in math. I like to show twins with a pair of shoes because I have 2 feet and I have 2 shoes, and they're both on me, but one's left and one's right. That's kind of how it is in math. They're the same digits and they come up with the same answer. They're just in a different order. So this one says 0 plus 1 is 1. Then we switched it. 1 plus 0 is 1. Okay, take a look at these shoes. Here we have 0 plus 2 is 2. Switch it. 2 plus 0 is 2. Here we have 1 plus 2 is 3. Switch it. 2 plus 1 is 3. What do we call this in math? No, we don't call it shoes. We call it doubles. In math, we have doubles. And that just makes it easier for us to memorize our combinations. Because when we realize that some of them are the same numbers just switched around, we actually have less to memorize. Let me show you on my chart. In fact, you have this chart in your binder. Finally, we can do some of our binder together. So flip to the back of your binder until you see a numbers chart that looks like this. It says 1, 2, and 3, addition and subtraction facts. So pause my video until you find the chart that looks like this. You got it? All right. I have that same chart right up here on the board. Now, I have more on this chart than we're going to go over today, but let's just talk about the top row. So we call this the one addition family. The reason it's called the one addition family is because in order to be in a family, the answer has to be the same. We call the answer of an addition problem the sum. The sum is the number that comes after the equal sign. So we have 0 plus 1 equals 1. 1 plus 0 equals 1. Because both of the answers are 1, they live in the same house. Okay, this underneath is called the 2 family because look, those 2 lines on top of each other is called an equal sign, and the number right after, they're all the same. Let's read them together. Put your finger right under the crayon and read it with me. 0 plus 2 is 2. 1 plus 1 equals 2. 2 plus 0 equals 2. Now let's pause right there. Go ahead and take out your marker, your special marker. Make sure it's the one that's in your zipper pouch. I want in the 2 family, I want you to circle the twins. That means that the numbers are the same, they're just mixed up. So here we have 0 plus 2 equals 2, and we have 2 plus 0 equals 2. Do you see how first we say the 0 first, then we say the 2, and on the twin, we say the 2 first, then we say the 0, but the answers are the same. Now in the 2 family, we only have one sentence left. That's called a double. When the numbers are the same, there's no sense in switching them because 1 plus 1 is the same thing as 1 plus 1. So we just call it a double. Here's another double. 2 plus 2. Anything that, in any family, in any number family, when the number at the top, called the addend, and the number at the bottom, again called the addend, is the same, we call this a double, okay? So in the 2 family, we have twins and a double. Let's markers away, just set it aside. Let's say the 3 addition family. So under the crayon mark, ready? Begin. 0 plus 3 equals 3. 1 plus 2 equals 3. 2 plus 1 equals 3. 3 plus 0 equals 3. Okay, take out your marker, and in the 3 family, circle the twins. Does yours look like mine? I circled all of them because I had 2 sets of twins. I have 0 plus 3 equals 3. 3 plus 0 equals 3. That's one set of twin. The other twins, 1 plus 2 equals 3. 2 plus 1 equals 3. The same numbers, but switched up. All right. Later this week, we will introduce the 4 family and the 5 family. In order for it to be in a family, that just means that the answer is the family's name. So the 1 family, the 2 family, the 3 family. We'll talk about subtraction in a couple of days as well. Okay, now I'm going to move a little bit further down on my board. You go ahead and put that, it's always very important that after we write on a paper, we erase it. So go ahead and take a paper towel or a Kleenex. I know your special erasers got left at school. You can use them on Monday. Go ahead and erase what we just wrote. You don't need any water, just erase with your paper towel, because mine is a different material. I'll erase that a little bit later, but you go ahead and erase right now. After you've erased, this one is one of my favorites. Find Mickey Mouse Math. So go ahead and please put this back into your binder and pull out Mickey Mouse Math. You may pause me while you're looking for it. Mickey Mouse Math looks just like Mickey Mouse. All right, you got it? All right, you don't need your marker. Just set it down and look at me. Okay, you ready? Before we use Mickey Mouse Math, I'm going to tell you how we use Mickey Mouse Math. These are called dot cards. When we read a dot card is helping us to understand adding. Adding is when our numbers get bigger. We read how many are on the right side first, We read how many are on the left side first, and then we read how many are on the right side, and then we tell the answer. So on this card, I would say 4 plus 0 equals 4, because anything plus 0 is the same number. Now watch this. I'm going to flip it, and I'm going to say the twin. Now, again, reading left to right, 0 plus 4 equals 4. Let's try another one. Let's try this one. We read the numbers on the left first. Read them. 4 plus 1 equals 5. Very good. Flip it. Now read the left side first. 1 plus 4 equals 5. All right, you ready to try with our Mickey Mouse Math? Okay, take out your marker. Now, for our Mickey Mouse Math, we're going to make his ears look like our dot cards. So my number sentence is 4. So on his left ear, draw 4 dots. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, when we're adding, the sign we use is called a plus sign. I like to call it a teeny tiny T, because that's what it looks like, a teeny tiny T, right between the 2 ears. Now my dot cards are 4 plus 0, so we are not going to write any in the right ear. And down here, we're going to write the number answer. 4 plus 0 equals 4. So that's what your paper should look like. Number 4 is down across, pick up your pencil, and down again. That is number 4. How'd you do? Okay, take your paper towel or Kleenex and erase. And we're going to do this dot card. Oh, excuse me. Just a second, we've got to do the twin. So I'm going to flip my card around. And now on our Mickey Mouse math, now on the left, it's going to read none. Don't put any on the left ear. Plus 4, 1, 2, 3, 4 equals what? That's right, it still equals 4. Now erase. We're working with all addition today, so if you want to leave your teeny tiny t, that would be fine. Now we're going to do this dot card. This dot card has how many on the left? 1, so put 1 on the left. And how many on the right? 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, now let's remember anything plus 1 is the next number. So 1 plus 4 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we write 5. 5 is down, around, across the top. Erase. Here we go. I'm going to flip my card. Now I have a new combination, but it's still going to be the same answer because it's the twin. How many on the left side? Write it. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many on the right side? 1. 4 plus 1 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Anything plus 1 is the next number. All right. Very good. Go ahead now and erase. Oh, let me erase too. Erase and put it back in your binder because if we leave it on there too long, then sometimes the ink can get a little bit stuck and we don't want that to happen. One more thing I want to show you. We're done with our binder right now. So if you need to pause to put your binder back together, then that's fine. I want to review writing these numbers. Now, yesterday you watched a fun video about singing the songs of writing the numbers, but I just want to review them with you now with my magnets. Ready? Class, what number is this? 7. Okay, so just like with our letters, our numbers live in houses, and they're a certain size, so we don't want our numbers so small we can't see them, but we don't want them so big they don't fit on our paper. So this is why we teach you, similar to handwriting, how to write your numbers. But I like to put it with a song because it helps us remember. So sing it with me if you remember it. Across, slide down, and then you're done. Again. Across, slide down, and then you're done. Again. Across, slide down, and then you're done. What number? I am number 7. Now, there's lots of ways you can describe 8. This is how I like to say it. I like to say this. Around the corner and across the street. Around the corner and across the street. Around the corner and across the street. I am number 8. Another thing of number 8 to remember is that it is the letter S with a line through it. Now today, number 9. Number 9 goes curve around and then straight down. Okay, again, curve around and then straight down. One more time. Curve around and then straight down. I am number 9. You're going to practice writing some numbers on your paper today. So at this time, your parents are going to read the directions to you on your math paper. I'm sure you can do the front on your own because it's review from yesterday. I want you to try to do the back as well. If you need a little bit of help, then that's fine. If you are unsure still of adding, anything plus 1 is the next number, but sometimes when we add 2, sometimes we can get a little confused. Feel free to pull out your Mickey Mouse math. Feel free to put in the dots. Maybe it's 2 plus 3, so you could put 2, teeny tiny t, and 3. And then count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then you know your answer is 5. So little tricks like that is why I put Mickey Mouse Math in your binder if you ever need it to help you. All right, that is it for today. I'm really glad we could be together, and I look forward to seeing you back in the classroom soon. Bye-bye.